This is the new Dyson Supersonic R, and this is the new T3 Aire IQ. These are not technically dupes for each other, but they do have similar technology, so I thought I would combine them both into one video. I will include chapters below. If you are just interested in one or the others, you can skip ahead. I am in my robe, fresh out of the shower, so let's get into drying. Let's start with the T3. I actually just took this out of the box. I have not used this yet, and I think there are some attachments in the lid here. Yes, okay, so we have the diffuser. Definitely with my type of hair, I probably won't be using this, but here is what the diffuser looks like. This side is a little bit heavier, so I think we have some more stuff going on in here. Instructions. One thing I love about this hair dryer, especially compared to the Dyson, is that this includes a base for it. So this will sit pretty on your counter. Oh my God, okay, cool. And then these attachments are on the back. That is so cool. So these just kind of stick in the back here, and then this can sit on your counter with the hair dryer. And then this is what the dryer looks like that you saw earlier. It's pretty light, a little heavier than the Supersonic R, but probably equivalent in weight to the regular Dyson Supersonic. You get a decent amount of cord here and then just kind of like a regular plug. And this one has a screen on it, so let's peel this off. Oh, always so satisfying. The T3 Aire IQ retails for $399.99, basically 400 bucks. You get the dryer, the diffuser, 2 attachments, and the stand, which the stand is actually like very heavy. And the hair dryer just has a magnet on it, and it sits like this on your counter, which like this is so beautiful. This, ooh. Sorry, that was just because my cord is pulling. This, by the way, also comes in a pink color if you're more interested in pink. Okay, plugged in, we have a power button. It's gonna be like slightly hard to see because there is a little bit of a glare here. And you have this like control center down here, so we're gonna select English. What's really cool about this dryer is that you select your hair texture. So we have fine, medium, coarse, and you can also skip it if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and say fine because I do have kind of thinner hair. And then it says connect an attachment. I'm gonna connect this like wider one to start out with. Basically what happens is that this has some type of technology in it that when you attach it, it automatically pulls up like the best settings based on your hair type that you inputted, and then the attachment, which is really, really cool. The Dyson does something similar where if you attach it, it automatically gets to the right heat and speed, but the Dyson does not have like a hair type that you can select, so that's a little bit different about this one. This dryer also has auto pause, so you can put it down on your counter and it will pause, and then when you pick it up, it starts over again. That is definitely not a technology that the Dyson one has. Okay, I'm pretending like my hand is the counter, so when you put it down, it kind of just stops, and then when you pick it up, these little arrows here point to the heat and the speed of the fan. It says up here that you can also do manual, so if you don't like how they set it up for your hair type, you can adjust it. And then on the back here, we do have a cool shot. A cool shot is not something I usually use when I have a hair dryer, but it's nice to have. I'm curious what happens when we switch attachments. So there's the setting. I'm gonna take this off. So now this says add attachment, and I'm gonna put the other one on, and it has automatically adjusted to this attachment. I'm not gonna be using the diffuser with my hair type, but out of curiosity, let's just put it on and see what it does. So there is the setting that it would go to. This is actually a ginormous diffuser, but if you have curly hair, you like go like this. I have no experience with curly hair. First impression, this is a really, really powerful hair dryer, and you can definitely tell the difference and the feel of like an expensive luxury hair dryer to like something you would pick up off of Amazon for 30 bucks. This actually has more wattage than the Dyson one. So the wattage on this one is 1850 and the Dyson one is only 1700. I love that this comes with the stand, and then basically you could just snap these attachments back in here. The only thing that I wish is that there was also an attachment like area for the diffuser. I get that it's like really big, and I don't know, maybe it could just like sit next to it, but that's kind of the only thing, is like, where do you put this? Aesthetically though, having this just sit on your bathroom is just so pretty. Let's switch over to the Dyson. This is the Dyson Supersonic R. I assume they named it R because it looks like a little R. This is so lightweight. Like, I cannot stress this enough. This weighs less than 1 pound. So if you have issues with mobility or strength, this is probably really good for you because it almost feels like nothing when it's in your hand. The cord on this does have kind of like this clunky power bank and then the standard plug. Like all Dysons, they come with a pretty hefty price tag. So this one is $569.99. So basically basically 570 bucks. Major difference with this one is you get 5 attachments, so definitely more styling tools. This is like the standard one for powerful hair drying. This one is similar to the T3 where it's just like direct. We have a comb one, a diffuser, and then this is pretty standard with Dyson hair dryers. This is their flyaway attachment, and that's all that you get. This does not come with any type of stand or anything. I do think there is one maybe that you could purchase, but for that price tag, maybe it should come with one. You don't get a digital display with this one, so you have a power, you have heat, you have the speed, and then on this side you do have the cool shot. There's also a filter indicator down here that tells you when you need to clean your filter. And this device has RFID technology, so this has a chip in it, this has a chip in it, and when you clip it in, it automatically adjusts the settings. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So it's not tailored to your hair type, but it does automatically adjust. So now when I put this one on, it will be at a different setting. This does not have auto pause, so if you want to put it down, you should power it off, or it's just going to stay on when you put it down. And you can, similar to the T3, adjust, so you just push the buttons up and down if you don't like whatever setting this automatically went on. Going from the T3 to the Dyson, you could definitely feel the weight. Like this just feels like nothing in your hand, so that is a major difference. I'm going to show you guys some of the attachments that this comes with that the T3 one does not. So this one is the comb one. And then this one is the flyaway attachment. And those are kind of all of the similarities and differences between these new hair dryers. I honestly can't pick one. Like I feel like they both have really cool features. Like this one has the adjustment for your hair type. This one is so light, which makes styling really easy. Also comes with more attachments, but this one has that really cool stand. Price tag wise, expensive, but an investment depending on how much you use it. $400 is still expensive, so also another investment. I hope this was helpful if you're considering picking either one of these up. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.